Yo, Jizzy Jizz. Yeah, Valz. Damian Dubz. Rum Club, we say. Yo, Rum Club world. Rum Club. Caribbean people. Caribbean lifestyle.
Okay, so I'm super excited because this is the first interview I'm doing in this format on the road. And it's not even an interview, it's actually something, it's a whole different concept, right? So I'm here with J Money
Valz.
and Damian Dubz. And as you can see, well, you can't see because they have on shades, but they're two very sexy Trinidadian men.
And I don't see the sexy.
Yeah.
I just want to talk about sexy. I want to show that up.
I'm sexy.
Damian is like, Levina.
Man's hot.
Yeah.
Man's not hot.
He's like, let's not deprive the people. So, we're going to talk today about Trinidadian slangs, right? And there's a prep for you guys too. We discussed it before, but what we're going to talk about is this video is basically for anybody who's not from Trinidad, but they have to, like, say they come into Trinidad for carnival or something. We don't want them to be lost and confused, you know what I mean?
So it's a kind of dictionary. A kind of prep for them. No?
Yeah, but you know when you go to university, right? They have some courses everybody had to do.
Yeah.
Like a 101.
Like a prereq.
Yeah. So this is like foundation, Trini Slangs, foundation 101.
101.
Right?
Right.
And I think you guys are the perfect guys to help me explain this to the people.
Why us?
Because all your Trinis, born and bred, or they have a natural vibes. Watch all they just have vibes. Or they don't even do anything, or they just have vibes.
Yeah, but IRL vibes.
It's truth. You know what I'm surprised about with you, Damian?
Tell me.
I'm surprised that you are a monogamous and committed man.
What?
Yes. Because you're so cause the man so the man
hard to believe?
No, because a man could pull things if you wanted to now.
Yeah, nah, I'm a one woman, man. I pull my thing and I lock my thing.
I really impressed. Especially for a Trini man too.
So what happened to Valz?
When I grew up, I want to be like that, though.
Nah, Val not ready for that life. He not ready for that life.
Yeah.
So basically, so if you have a Trini friend, or if you're planning to come to Trinidad, like there's a video you need to look at to really get yourself in that zone, to understand what it is people saying. So when you come here, you're not like a fish out of water, you don't know what's going on, because it's very easy to get lost with the kind of things that Trinidadians say. Right? So
You understand?
there's a step one. There's an intro. There's an intro. There's a gateway to Trinidadians.
It's a truck.
Right? So also if you don't have a Trinidadian friend or you've never been to Trinidad, you're wasting your life and you should really figure that out. That's all I'm going to say about that.
But I think we should also tell the viewer, don't overanalyze the thing too now.
Yeah.
Because if you overanalyze it and they try to use all these slangs in one sentence, it's going to...
That's a good tip.
Like confusion.
Yeah,
a good tip.
It's going to make it look real bad.
That's a good tip. So basically, sit with this video for like 2 months and just practice. Like, just practice the first few. Just get the hang of it, get a little Caribbean friend. You can try it out with, you know what I mean? Don't bite off more than you could chew then. You know what I mean?
Don't rush your brush.
Pace yourself. Don't rush your brush. That's the next Trini slang. So, we just go and get into it right now. We're going to start with the slangs, and you guys can help me break it down for the people, right?
Cool.
So the first scene. That's the first slang, actually.
Oh, the first slang?
Yeah. No, the first slang we have to tell people is, was the scene? Was he seen? I think that's basically self-explanatory.
It's not though.
See, that's the thing. You think it's self-explanatory.
So what's the scene? It's like what's up?
Yeah, it's like what's happening. It's like
what's happening? What's the scene?
Yeah.
What's
up?
The scene?
Where did it come from though? Was he seen?
Or where's he seen?
Practice the pronunciation too. You might want to get a pen and paper and write these down. Right? Like you might want to write it down. You may also want to pause the video to just practice saying it properly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And here's the scenario. You jump off the plane, they clear immigration, they clear customs, they walk outside, they meet that taxi driver, or you meet the person who came to pick you up now.
You're here for carnival. You're ready.
The first thing you say, where's the scene?
Where's the scene?
That puts you on the right foot. You know what I'm saying?
That's your opening line.
Yeah, that's the opening line.
That's opening credits.
And you could add things, you could add the person name. So,
Yeah.
where's the scene, Junior?
Yeah.
The scene boy.
Junior is a good one.
Yeah,
Your taxi man might be named Junior.
That's quite possible.
Most likely.
That is the opening credits to you in Trinidad Carnival.
Yeah.
What is he seeing?
Yeah, what is he seeing? You know, what's happening? Well, you know, what we could do? You know, what's next? What we gonna?
What's
you know,
up?
what's popping? You know,
What's
yeah.
good?
What's
What's
poppin'?
good? I think that's the US one. What's good?
It's good.
Yeah.
What's good, my homie?
Right. So it started with what is he seeing? Right. So
I
we had
think,
that one covered.
Yeah, I think that's fresh. We had that lock. So the next one is. This one might be a little advanced, you know. I feel like I jump in. It's a little advanced. This is a good one. Wine. We need to tell them what is wine.
I have something to drink.
It is something to drink.
That's something to drink.
It is something to drink. But in Trinidad, it's something else.
There's also something to do while you're drinking.
Yeah. And something we like to do.
Yeah. It's a rotation of the hips, you know.
A rotation, gyration.
A circular
Motion.
motion.
But it's not always circular
On the
though.
hips.
You could be going, you could go left to right, you could go circular.
What
Forward, backward.
what about if we're joking? Would we call that a wine too? Or that's a totally different thing.
Well, a joke is a form of joke, because I know you don't know what joke is the way we say joke.
Yeah.
A joke is a form of
That's
wine.
funny. Like
Yeah.
I trying to explain to people these slangs. I using
Other
other slangs.
Other slangs. No, but basically, a wine is just really a movement. It's a movement. It's a dance, a suggestive, a sexual type of dance.
It's sexual, eh?
You know, with the rotation of the hips, we might have to show them.
Usually you're sort of on one spot. You're not moving around. So it's a dance where you're not moving around and just using your waist most of the time.
Yeah. You
The
know?
thing is, it is sexual. I feel like a lot of people who come here when they experience whining, like because they're not used to it, like this, like it's do something
It's like-
to them now, like they get sexual.
It's like vertical sex while standing up with your
But-
clothes on.
but
Yeah,
that-
vertical sex with clothes on.
I feel like it could be. It has different moods. You have different whining moods.
There are social wines where if you meet a friend who you're not, who you're just an acquaintance, and
Somebody
you
you
wine
work
with
with.
them, you work with, it could be a boss, it could be a boss.
No,
it
it's
could be-
very
Can I-
casual.
can I
It's
have
very
a wine,
casual.
Can I have a wine? You
Yes.
know, it's different if
very
it's someone that you have a relationship with,
Or somebody you're attracted
or
to,
somebody you're
and
attracted
you're,
to, exactly.
yeah. Then you might go in a little bit.
Yeah,
You might
yeah,
go in.
yeah.
Just as though if you're at an office party and there's a colleague who you kind of have a little interest in, and that person, or vice versa, you might dance with them at the Christmas party, and it might be a little close as compared to your boss. If you're dancing with your boss, you might just keep it kind of. You might keep a little distance.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. So wrap it up. A wine is a dance, suggestive in some forum.
Hip isolation
Yeah, and then you could have it.
in a circular motion.
So just to give a little story,
And typically, where you might dance face to face and other kind of dances, this one, the man is behind the woman.
Usually.
Posterior.
More often
so they're
than
both facing in the same direction.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So a cousin of mine, he used to live in Canada, so he came to Trinidad for the first time. I went to a party, so he was whining on a girl. And then he came back to me, he said, look, I don't know what to do. She's doing this thing and I'm getting a little, aroused. I feel that I might offend her. I said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. She, as a matter of fact, may expect that. That means she's doing a good job. She knows that you're enjoying the wine.
But Valz, let me break it down now. Is it that you get aroused when you whine on a girl, or is it,
Sometimes it happens to people.
It happens.
It's never happened to you? Dubz, come on,
But
man.
typically, it should not get to that point
It shouldn't.
where you're so aroused. You know what I mean?
It
It
shouldn't.
shouldn't.
But
It
it happens.
It shouldn't. It happens.
Look at Ashanna.
I was not aware of this. I'm learning things.
So you say, Ashanna, that usually when you whine with somebody, that they usually get
Now,
aroused?
I'm not saying usually, but I saying depending on the person.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
we could throw. We
Your
could,
relationship with the
we
person.
could throw a lot in the wine.
If it's your boss, yeah, or not.
No, if it's my boss.
Right.
Well, first of all, I'm not sure I would wine on my boss. Like,
Right.
that might be a little bit too close for comfort.
Right.
But
Well, sometimes you give a family member a little wine. sometimes my cousin, I tell you, just say what happened, and it's not, you know,
You
not
maybe do it
not
side
long.
by side,
Yeah,
you
side
do
by
it
side, might be for about 5-10 seconds.
I literally would be disturbed if my cousin got aroused. So
Oh no, that's what I'm saying.
I'll be
No,
disturbed.
so there.
So there are different levels.
So, but
of
your
wine.
cousin you're talking about, where he was from?
He's from Canada, so
Okay, right,
so he
right.
was not accustomed to the Trinidad
Just
culture.
like many of our viewers might
Yeah.
be, you know. But it's not uncommon to wine with someone. The wine might vary depending on your relationship with the person,
Right.
but definitely it's a cultural thing here in Trinidad and Tobago, and you know you need to share in a wine.
But we definitely need to do a demonstration, even if it's just a photo, and throw that up for the people to show.
Yeah, well,
That's
Valz-
one.
Valz and Ashanna, you all can
That's
show
one
us
you
something.
need. That's one you need a visual for. You
Yeah.
need a visual for that for, which
Yeah.
leads right into the other one, which is a fete. Even though some people might be familiar with fete because it is a French word and it does mean party in French,
Right.
so they may be aware. But I think it does have a slightly different context in the Trinidadian language when we say fete. So fete is
A carnival party.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we could have parties throughout the year, but that's just a party. When it's
Yeah.
carnival time, it's a
we
fete.
It's a
we
fete.
It's a fete, and a fete would typically involve live performances
Yeah.
by soca or calypso artists, which is the music of Trinidad.
And a lot of alcohol
and a lot of whining.
and a lot of whining.
And a lot of whining.
Yes.
So you need,
You also
need to-
a lot
you
of
need
wine
to get
about
that-
twice or
you
three
need to get
times.
that in sequence. So you need to get your wine down before you get to the fete. So we're doing this in steps. We do this in steps.
Because
So
if you come in Trinidad for carnival, it's expected that you're going to go some fetes.
we should do a tutorial, a whining tutorial.
And for carnival week, you have, I mean, there are
A number.
10, 15 fetes per day on carnival week. So you could literally go for the whole of carnival week, 7 days, without sleeping. There will be parties and non-stop fetes.
So you remember when I said they come off the plane, they clear immigration and customs, and they ask Junior, where's the scene? A typical answer would be,
Junior!
we're going on fete.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And there's actually a song that celebrates that. There's a song by one of our artists called Bungie Garland by the name of Straight Off the Jumbo Jet.
Oh, yeah.
Straight Off the Jumbo Jet.
Oh, yeah.
Straight Off the Jumbo Jet. So straight off the plane, you hit your taxi, you
We're
drop
going
your...
on fete.
Yeah.
And
We're
you,
ready.
You leave your suitcase in the trunk of the car
Oh, yeah.
and you go to the fete.
Straight to the fete.
Right, you go to the hotel after.
Exactly. And in the fete, of course, you're going to be whining. So everything is a correlation of everything we're talking about here?
Yeah.
So
Nice.
your opening
Everything-
credits
everything
is
tight.
what's the scene?
Yeah.
Scene one of your story after opening credits is you are whining in a fete.
In a fete, yeah.
But I think it's very important for the people to understand that a fete is not like a party. Like a party where you are from might be like, okay, we're going to get ready at 8 o'clock and we're going to go out and we're going to have a nice time. We're going to dance and we're going to go home at midnight.
Go
This
at
is
midnight.
not like, I need people to understand what a fete is. Like, it's a different level, right? You remember soca earlier this year?
You
Let me
remember
not, let me not get into too much of the details here, right? But you just have to understand, like, people go and call you at 1 o'clock in the morning
Oh, yeah.
and be like, what's the scene?
We head into the fete, and you're going to be jumping and
What you
whining
for?
for hours
What
on
you
end.
for?
And
What you
drinking.
for?
Yeah.
So you're ready to pace yourself for that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Pace yourself.
You gotta pace yourself. You gotta take like if you're coming for carnival, for the week of carnival, you gotta take 2 weeks vacation. And the week before is just a prep. That's just to just be home, just getting yourself ready. Like you can't just
Yeah, you have to be fit.
you can't just run into that. You
Because
can't just run into that.
a lot of Trinidadians actually start going to the gym and working out from September, October
true.
Oh,
in
yeah.
preparation for January, February and Carnival. So
It takes preparation.
yeah, you
Oh
have to
my
be
God,
fit.
it's a year-round thing.
Yeah, you have to be fit.
You know what I actually say? I actually say that Trinidadians, you know, most people's year revolves around like Christmas and New Year's and thing, and that's like the pillars of their year. I actually say that the Trinidadian calendar rotates around Carnival.
Oh yeah, of
Oh, yeah.
course.
That's like the cornerstone of our society. Carnival. Where is everything in relation to Carnival?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So what would we tell them?
We have to tell them something that's very pertinent to fetes as well and Carnival, and that is Bacchanal.
Bacchanal.
Ah!
Must That's a bacchanal
thing. Actually, I was considering, I had to come up with a name for this, right? I was actually considering calling it backseat bacchanal. Oh, that is bacchanal going on right there. That is bacchanal.
Bacchanal is like the quintessential Trinidadian word, you know. When they say bacchanal, bacchanal is like craziness, is wildness, is like madness,
something
is like
stupid.
Yeah, stupid. It could be
fun.
Stupid,
stupid actually.
Yeah, it could be fun. It could be, it could be crazy. It could be a situation that's very it could be a real, a very touchy situation.
It has different contexts as well. Like bacchanal could be when things not going right.
Exactly.
Like when things going wrong.
Like that's bacchanal walking in front of the
car.
Right
gosh, now. I wish we could take a snap.
Anything is bacchanal.
Anything is bacchanal,
Right, so I think we tell them about the bacchanal. I think we explain to them. No, we're saying bacchanal have different contexts too. Like
there could be good bacchanal and bad bacchanal too, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bacchanal could just be like vibes, like it's gonna be real bacchanal in our party, in our fete tonight, you understand? Or it could be like, yeah, I see your man out the road last night with Jane. And then she say, it's bacchanal for he tonight.
Yeah.
So
switchblade, knife.
Bacchanal. No, it could just be sleeping on the couch tonight. You get a little buff, you got a little quarrel and sleep on the couch.
That's a calm piece of bacchanal.
Yeah, that's the bacchanal. I hope the guy got man. I don't know why he was sweating. Come on. Come on.
Your life is loose, huh? Your life is loose.
Come on.
Yeah, so you can have
whoever he is. Junior. Whoever
Junior. So it could have all different kind of bacchanal. You know what I mean? It could be good bacchanal, bad bacchanal. But it's when things really kind of off the radar. Like things out of order.
Yeah, when things kind of out of order, no?
Out of order.
Out of order. Right?
Out of
For
order.
good or bad, that's bacchanal. We have a soca artist, a female soca artist. She calls herself the queen of bacchanal.
I find she's real bacchanal, eh?
Yeah, and she's bacchanal.
A piece of bacchanal I'll play off in what island it was.
It was in Belize.
Yeah,
Belize,
it was in Belize?
Yeah, it was in Belize.
Yeah,
I thought it was on an island.
She fell through
She fell through?
the stage.
Oh, you talking about she fell through?
Oh, that's the one where she jumped on.
I thought we jump on the guy.
Oh, okay.
No, I talking about the stage.
Oh, that was St. Matt. That was
on an island.
Yeah, no, I thought you talking about when she jumped on the guy and sent him in the hospital.
Oh,
that was bacchanal. More bacchanal.
She really is the queen of bacchanal.
Yeah,
she in that. She live in that.
So you remember I'm talking about when you land in Trinidad and they come off the plane and they clear customs and they ask what's the scene, and the junior tells you we're going on fete, you can say something like, I looking for bacchanal.
So junior carry those touch fete. You carry no uptown fete.
Or let's give them another angle. Junior looks at you and says, what's he seen?
Yeah.
And you say, Junior, it's bacchanal.
I'm looking for bacchanal.
I'm here for bacchanal.
Right.
It's bacchanal time. Right? You ready for it?
You don't want to be stuck in a hotel. You don't want to be going to any party that people not whining. You want bacchanal. People whining and you're sweaty.
Course on that.
Then you know.
And that's my next word. Course.
Yeah.
I think that's the word I use the most in my life, Jen.
Coast like what? The North Coast, the West Coast?
Coast.
Oh. Trinidad Coast.
Yeah, Trinidad Coast. Why coast out for now seniors? Why coast on she boy? Yeah, man.
I see a nice girl in the bank, but I try to talk to her, but she real coast on
me.
But Jay, I feel like your phone was ringing just now and like your coast a little bit there.
So coasting is like, what is coasting? Coasting is like I busting style on that, but we giving them a slang for a slang. But I really don't care. I really don't care about that.
Exactly.
I really don't care.
You don't care. You are not interested.
Yeah,
not interested
whatsoever.
So somebody tries to speak to you, and you didn't give them the time of day, didn't pay them any mind, any attention.
You
coast on them.
Yeah.
So the man was like, I try to talk to this girl, but she real nice, and she coast on me. You just ignore them totally.
Yeah.
Or it could be a situation too. It could be a situation where somebody owing you money, for example, and they call you and they ask you for more money, borrow. It's like, well, you call me again for money, my course, honey. You can borrow money from me again.
No.
And that's universal.
Yeah. Or you're in a fet, for the females, you're in a fet, and a man try to
wine.
And you go,
he wasn't the type of guy that you wanted to wine on.
to dance with.
Yeah, so you course on him, in other words.
You drop a little course.
You stop whining when he come to wine on you, and you look around at him, and
a little course.
Yeah, that's some bacchanal.
You reject him.
That's some bacchanal.
No,
right
that's
it's bacchanal for him because he feel hurt.
Yeah.
It depends, because some men, I find they really come to that understanding where that is not seen.
They understand our courses, no.
And you don't need to beat up.
Right.
So we're going to touch on beat up in a few minutes.
It's a numbers game. It's like you're playing basketball. They know that if they take 10 shots, you know what? 2 mightn't go in, 3 mightn't go in.
Yeah.
Right? So they still get 7 wine.
So you take a small course.
You take a course. That's part for the course.
That's small thing.
Okay.
You ain't had a beat up. You ain't had a beat up on that.
Where we really heading here, boy?
Oh my God, we're at Maracas Beach.
Because I see the real bacchanal out here.
It's bacchanal.
Maracas Beach.
I name bacchanal. They call me bacchanal.
Then they can shock out.
We have to talk about bake too, and I have bake on the list. Not like bake and shark. We could talk about bake and shark too, but not like that. That's not the context I have it in, but I have bake too.
Alright.
Hey, if you're coming to Trinidad, you must touch Maracas Beach. You know that.
It's a must.
It's a must.
They're doing some renovations and stuff up there right now, trying to make the place a little better. But you must touch it.
So I think I think we get coast. Yeah, well, Maracas is beautiful. Must come. You must come Maracas when you touch down in Trinidad.
I need something
if Junior say what you saying?
Junior say, man, no.
Yeah. So Junior Maracas Beach one time, straight from the plane.
Straight up the jumbo jet.
So we're just wrapping up coasting. Coasting is like you're not interested in something, you're upset about something, you don't have time for something.
When you're coasting too, you're keeping it moving, huh? Coasting is not something you're staying on too long now. Coasting is something that when you do it, it's something quick and easy. Yeah. You understand?
It's not time wasting situation.
It's not about time wasting. It's about, just keeping it moving. So you coast and you move on to something else.
Yeah, because coast on you're not really paying any attention.
Hey, if somebody coast on you should feel small. You'll feel small. If somebody coast on you correct, you will feel small.
Yeah, and it's limited to like 2 seconds and thing, unless it's like a situation where, it's extended now. Because you ain't coasting for more than 2-3 seconds. You know what I mean?
So now coast just a look, just look at you and I say to guy, you know the answer is no.
Rest that.
So that's the coast.
That's coast. Another word we have is, which is essential for the people to know about Trinidad vocabulary, is lime. Lime. Which I would pretty much say is what we're doing right now.
Oh yeah.
Like we having a little lime in the car.
Be liming. I thirsty too, but when I liming, I like to drink something. But your throat can't be dry when I liming. What do you think?
But then there's not lime. If you drink it, you can't be liming.
Alright, so for the purpose of this video, liming must include alcohol.
Yeah.
For
the purpose of this video. In the context,
why can lime without alcohol?
No, but let's go back.
But we're driving right now, so we're trying to be responsible and not drink, while we lime in a car. But other than this scenario, once you lime and you have a drink in your hand. Eh?
So I think the origin of the word is when tourists used to come to Trinidad.
Well, I shouldn't be surprised,
What?
Because the name of the show is Rum Club.
It's Rum Club?
And I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be surprised.
I think we should really be drinking something.
Yeah.
Should we?
Oh yeah. Let me fix that.
Wait.
So the origin of the word, so we're drinking something shortly.
Really? Yeah.
Right. So the origin of the word lime is when the tourists
drive asking if we getting a drink right now.
Yeah, we'll have a drink shortly. So the origin of the word, the origin of the word lime, or just the origin of the word lime
before we get the drinks.
Before you get the drinks, right? Was when tourists, and so let's see, right? I am not making any profit on this. I sell it, so I buy it.
Right.
So the origin was when the tourists used to come to Trinidad, especially Tobago, and then the beach. They find like they used to get bitten sometime by insects and that sort of thing.
Okay.
And lime is something they would use as an insect repellent.
Okay.
So they would rub lime on the skin while they're hanging out
You
and
know what
drinking,
I
and they
heard?
said that, oh, these people, they look at them, they're linemen. But I don't know how true that is.
I heard
Where-
something
where-
similar.
where you got the
I heard
story?
something similar but
But it makes
different. Like I
sense.
heard like I don't know if it was slaves or something, but I heard like these slaves or people used to be in the sun. This song and related, like you know, you're passing a story, but the story again mixed up somewhere. I'm like,
They get lost
this
in
song-
translation somewhere.
But I hear that too, like the slaves and they used to put lime on their skin because the sun was
Sun,
red hot or something like that.
Right.
So obviously that's something to
Yeah,
do
but
with
they were working, so you can't...
no, but it has something to do with being out in the open with the sun and
Sun,
thing,
right.
and the lime that's coming somewhere.
Correct.
And somehow that
So-
transform into lime.
So it changed over time into a situation where 2 or 3 or 4 people are gathered and with drinks and in a social setting, having fun and you know, having a good time. That's
So when you come
linemen.
Trinidad,
Yeah.
you come into Lime.
You
You
come
come
into
to
Lime.
stick up in the hotel
No.
and watch TV and thing. You come to Lime and you're out and about with people, friends, or even people that you meet for the first time.
No, oh yeah.
Drinking something.
Something, yeah.
You must be drinking
Something,
something. You
yeah.
have to be.
I mean, you can lime in a hotel room too, you know.
Well, true.
But I mean,
but it's just not vibes.
yeah,
like,
that
Lyman, kind of bus.
Yeah, Lyman is better outdoors or you know.
Even
by
you
the
go to a
pool
fete.
or
Even
in
you go to a fete, you're Lyman in the fete.
Lyman in the fete.
While
you
you're
know?
taking that wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, we're going to turn this into a proper lime and we're going to get some drinks
Yeah.
in true rum club style.
Yeah. And lime.
Fan is only I drinking though, and Dubz.
Yeah, I'm coming news.
Dubz.
We Lyman.
Hey. Let me get a sip. Wait, let me see. Heineken.
We know
I already drink
Lyman.
beers
Yeah,
too,
we
you
know
know.
Lime.
I already drink beers, you know.
Be Lyman.
Yeah, no, but I was drinking, but not beers, you know what I
Only
mean?
Lyman we drinking anything.
Exactly. You don't pick and choose.
Anything?
But what you have?
If it's a punch, then
What you gonna do with your Lyman?
Yeah.
you can't kill the lime. You can't bust the lime.
Yeah.
You do that. So you coasting on the punch or
This,
not?
nah, but it's having a vibes. I was coasting on the Heineken.
Like I should get next one or?
It lashed a little bit. Nah.
What is the scene? What is the scene? You can drink it now.
You coasting on the Heineken.
Coasting.
But there's a real back on there.
Nah, coasting. If I had a drink, I'd drink something proper. But I feel ready to go there already. Yo.
Yeah.
One club and how we do it.
Right.
Rule out.
I'm ready.
So what we saying? What is he saying now? What we talking
The
about
scene
now?
is we want to make a next little turn here.
Right.
Right?
What was the next word?
The
What's the next word we gonna
next word-
break down on that?
The next word that we have to tell people, which is along the same vein as course, which is, you know, something you're not really fond of, is if something bus.
Something bust, son.
If something bus.
Now you don't want to have you don't want a lime in a bus situation. Not a bus with like 4
bus
wheels
fete.
and seats in there. But bus in the sense of you know, not well attended. Like a bus party or a bus fete.
It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not go nice.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the equivalent of that, boy, like in North America and that kind of thing? Like, we attended an event and it wasn't well attended. Like there's no one word that describes that?
I would say failure.
I was going to say failure too, but
Yeah,
I
but
also
that's
feel
not
that's
North,
Trini.
that's not North America.
I think
that's
failure is
not-
a kind of Trini,
Yeah,
Trini vibes.
so we have one word that if you to describe a party or event that is not well attended. There's the patronage was low. They didn't have any
vibes.
No
no
vibes.
energy to it. People,
Ah.
the promoter lost all their money.
Money, yeah.
They couldn't pay the artists. They couldn't pay for the bus.
The
Yeah,
fat
yeah,
bus.
the fat bus.
The
The
fat
fat bus.
bus Kalele.
You see two stray dogs walking through the party, that kind of thing.
Sad vibes.
The fat bus.
Sick feeling.
But other things could bust too. I mean,
People could be bus.
you could
And this is
bus.
where,
Yeah,
yeah.
Like
So-
bus people.
Simon that for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that. I've heard that, you know, like you're probably going to high school and there's a girl, boy, that you was so attracted to. She was so nice. And then 10 years later, you see her.
Yeah, she bus.
She just not the same. You know,
she may be, you know, she put on a lot of weight, a lot of acne.
Things went downhill.
Things went downhill. So she bust.
Yeah, but I used to realize she bust now.
Yeah, but she bust.
That hard to bust.
I could be vice versa. I could be a male to a guy who was the star athlete. You understand? The football team.
Yeah.
You understand? All the girls run him now. You see him now. He's 300 pounds.
He's a loser, you know.
Things are just not
Things
working out.
didn't work out for him.
Buzz
You know?
is just when things are not working out. I also like to apply buzz not just to people like, you know, on attractiveness, but also just as individuals. You know what I mean? I actually feel really strongly about this. I don't like to line with buzz people.
Yeah.
Who have negative energy. They have no vibes.
They have no vibes. You're just out there in life. You don't have no direction.
They're always sad.
You understand?
Yeah, well, it's a sad story.
Yeah, oh God.
Heaviness.
So
There's a heaviness.
it's heavy.
Heavy vibes.
Nothing are happening. You don't align with them. They can't make a little. They can't add a little vibe to your line.
Nothing.
You
They're
understand?
bringing anything to the table.
Oh, God.
That person boss. Yeah.
It's always a bacchanal story with them, with their man or something.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Always sad stories.
Oh God, something. Just bust. Just bust.
Yeah, so we don't bust we line and talk about bust too long. Let me pick back up the top.
Now take win with our dogs.
Yeah.
Take win. Alright, so one thing this also fits in. One thing we had to tell people about is it's also a little bit like how you was talking about when you're coasting. Like, you know, you don't really exert too much effort on the coast. Like you drop the coast and you move swiftly along. It's along that same vein. So this one is don't beat up.
Don't beat up.
You need this in life. Horse.
Yeah, don't beat up.
Yeah. Don't even give it any extra effort or
don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Think about it. Don't even think about it. You know. Don't beat up. Don't beat up. You know. You go into a party. You know, somebody invites you. You don't have a ticket. You know, and somebody says, you know what, I have your back. Don't beat up. Buy your ticket. You know, don't worry about it.
No, even that. You learn and you come outside looking for Junior. Junior not there.
Yeah.
See, you call Dubz, Junior not here. Say, don't beat up. I'll come and
You call up Rum Club. You say Rum Club. What we go do?
Yeah, don't beat up. You come and get your
You go sort out.
As a matter of fact, I go into a line now, so I pick you up, you're going straight to the line.
Yeah.
Right? You go drink something.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't beat up.
I think that not beaten up is... I think that should be the default position in life. I think anytime you're beaten up, things just not going to work out for you. That should be a starting position. Just not beaten up.
Yeah, sometimes let things be, you know, just roll with the punches.
Just keep it cool.
Yeah.
Just keep it cool.
Yeah. So don't beat up.
But this is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one. This one is for my ladies. Don't say I didn't warn you before you touch a Trinidad. Because let me tell you something. If you're touching Trinidad and you get linked with one of these people and you do not know what you are for out there in life, it will be bacchanal and you will be under pressure and you will be beaten up when I told you that you should not be beaten up. So we need to discuss this. We need to discuss wet men.
Like Dubz.
Exactly.
Dubz bars.
No, but the thing about Dubz is teeth in my head every time I see Dubz too, because Dubz...
What Dubz do?
No.
What Dubz do you?
The thing is how Dubz is teeth in my head. Like when I see Dubz, I immediately think Dubz is a wet man. But the thing is...
Dubz is not a wet man.
Valz
is a wet man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's almost like a strategy, like... you ain't looking for it now, so then Valley go just swoop in on you know. You get confused. So I always call it in sports misdirection. Like you're watching this one, but while you're watching this one, yeah.
Somebody gonna slam down.
Also call it the hezzy.
Yeah.
The hesitate and make it feel like nothing happened. This was nothing happened. Boom. You get dunked on. I didn't realize.
Yeah, it's like
him look like you good and dunk.
You know what I'm saying? So what's a wet man?
Wet man.
So you get the origin of the word also. I think the origin of the word.
I don't know the origin of the word wet man. I just know what is a wet man. And I know to stay far away from them.
So the origin was from cars. When your car so clean and fresh, like you wash it down. You watch it from a distance, it almost looks like it's wet.
That's what I come about?
Yeah.
You lie.
And then they start saying, well, you're a wet man. Aside from your car being wet, and then you're the man who have the car, so you're the wet man. And And then it evolved not from just being a car, but being somebody who either have nice things or very attractive.
Jay, you're
know?
dropping knowledge right now.
Right?
I put respect on your name right now.
So a man who's a wet man is a man.
He's a man could cause some problems here because, you know, he might be a man with more than one. He might be
Hey.
checking you, but he checking 2-3 other girls at the same time.
You understand?
You know? Yeah.
And everything is be wet on wet man. Wet
Yeah,
man
wet
car,
man.
wet
Yeah.
wet man kits fresh.
Yeah.
Clothes, his sneakers.
Yeah, he's
man
smelling
smelling nice.
Wet
Smelling
man
nice.
lyrics wet.
Yeah.
Wet man hair,
He have money,
markup.
he have money in the wallet. you know
When
what I mean?
wet man talking to you, all he do is blushing.
Wet
Yeah.
man
Yeah.
making things happen out
You
there.
understand?
Things you couldn't make happen. Wet man making it look
Wet man have the
easy.
link for the party.
You understand? You want to go a little too fit.
Yeah, wet man had that. Wet man had
Wet
the face
man
tag.
handling you.
Wet man walking in the party without flashing a ticket too.
Yeah.
First wet man know people and
You have something called what we call locally a visa face.
Yeah.
Visa face. It's a face, you know a visa face?
What?
Like when you have a visa, US visa,
Yeah.
or a visa for a country, you can get in
The
a
world
country.
is your oyster.
Right,
Yeah.
so he has this face that he get in anywhere, any event, any party, and once you with him, you in too.
Yeah, the wet man have no problem.
Yeah.
But the thing
Yeah,
is too,
no
but
problems.
let me tell you something here, ladies. Let me tell you something here. The
Stay
thing
away
is
from
too,
wet man.
well, the thing is, I go and add a little corollary. Right? You're right. Stay away from wet man. That is my
You have
first.
had a wet man in your life? You're
I
talking,
had-
you're talking from experience.
Doggy,
or-
I's a man get catch with that.
I's a man. You're not a man.
I's a man get catch with that. So that's how I know I talking
From
about.
experience,
You
okay.
understand?
School
So
them.
I trying to help people avoid that same fate. You understand?
But when the ladies cast her, you cast her from wet man.
No, that's
Wet
what
man
I'm
is
trying to
getting
say.
weak.
No, that's what I'm trying to say.
You
So,
coasting on wet man?
No.
Huh?
here where I was going with it. So what I'm saying is, in the first instance, if you only could do one thing and no other things, the first thing is stay away from wet man at all costs.
No, but I think you had to have a
However,
wet man in
no,
your life.
but
Wet
listen,
man is
but
giving
no, but,
excitement.
oh God, but listen to my next part.
Yeah, you've had, no,
Well, but what I'm saying is, however, if you find yourself engaging with a wet man, just know it's a game you're playing,
Right.
and you don't know how to play the game.
Yeah, but you can play a game on a wet man.
You lose.
No, you can play a game.
Once you enter the
saying
contest, you lose.
No. But what's saying is, once you know it's a game, the game done over.
Alright.
You understand? So you just jump in, roll with wet man. You come down for carnival. You come for 2 weeks. Wet man handling you up,
Handling
writing up, right up. Your kids, your carnival outfits on them. Flashing is a new outfit every day. It's fets, alcohol running. He handling your whole squad. But you know after that, that's the end of you and wet man.
Yeah,
So
wet man is temporary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saying you could jump out, but just know your boundaries.
You get a good,
You
best.
got a good time.
Yeah,
Time
the
of
best
your
2 weeks of your life.
Yeah.
That I
And
say
then keep it moving.
Yeah.
everything about life is just knowing the purpose of everything. You know what I mean? Don't try and marry wet man and
No, wet man ain't want to get married to you.
that was saying don't get caught up on that and you know it's Lord. No,
Yeah, you fly
don't go
back,
there.
you reach back and you
Don't
wanna-
call wet
you
man.
yeah,
You
can't
call it wet man.
And you can't reach him.
Again, voicemail.
You understand?
See what happened to Junior, boy?
Yeah,
I need to put credits on my phone. I'm calling going through. I don't understand. I don't understand.
So that's the wet man there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been warned.
Yeah, but wet man is vibes too, eh?
Yeah.
You need that in life. You need a little wet man in life.
Wet man is excitement.
Yeah,
Wet man is fun.
to spice things up.
Wet man keep your heart beating.
You must
Wet man is bacchanal.
you must sell wet man vibes, eh?
Yeah. No, wet man have a purpose, you know. Wet man have a purpose.
I feel like you're fulfilling wet man role right now for some people. I feel like why you're selling it so.
Valz,
Man have a
aka
purpose.
wet man.
Wet man have a purpose. It's Valz, boy. Instagram.
Yeah, Valz.
Just all wet man.
Another thing we have is here is GT.
GT.
When you're GT in life.
Yeah, when you're GT, you get through. You get through.
Everything.
I watch well.
Everything.
Wet men always
With
GT.
GT.
Wet man not GT.
You know, sometimes they have parties or fetes for carnival that you can't score the ticket no matter what you do.
They put the
ticket online. They say the ticket's gonna start to sell 10 o'clock, 10:01. All the
Sold
tickets
out.
sold out.
Yeah.
Right? And then it just so happened that you have a friend or somebody offers you a ticket now. You know what we say about that? You GT, you get through with a ticket now. because nobody else got the ticket, but you got one, so you got, you get through. Eh? What else I can cheat you with?
Well, everything, boy.
Yeah.
Everything.
You can cheat you with a girl too.
You're tracking a girl weeks, months. She ain't getting you no electricity, nothing. And all of a sudden she call you up.
Yeah, you
say, what's going on? What you doing tonight?
Come over.
Netflix.
Yeah.
What you saying?
Yeah, GT.
Don't ever feel like you GT with a wet man. He GT with you actually.
I feel like you're real. I feel like you want to be real clear about this wet man. I don't know. I feel like you're really passionate about this wet man topic. Yes. I don't know why.
Wet man are the best. They are the best. They are the best. Real Freudian simple.
Yeah, you're slipping there, man.
Slipping GT.
You're slipping there. You know anything about a wet man? Do you all think that if somebody encounters a wet man, there's a way for them, their identifying markers, for them to be able to realize and recognize that this is a wet man?
No, that only happens after. You don't know a wet man. You don't realize it's a wet man.
Until it's too late.
Until they're crying. Yeah.
He was a wet man.
You're watching the carnival pictures and they're crying.
And your girlfriend tell you, but you didn't realize.
You didn't know that?
You could have seen that. Yeah, I told you.
But Sandra, I thought you know that all the time. That's why I didn't tell you nothing.
I thought you just wanted to have a good time.
And she crying in the corner and saying, I thought I GT with her.
GT with you.
Yeah, you know.
Oh gosh, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Oh gosh, I want to talk about this one. A bake. But I don't know if I always use this word, the way I use this word,
A bake.
A bake.
I think a bake is like somebody who is just not really worth it. No?
That hard boy. I mean, I resonated with what you said. But as he said there, I was like, ooh, that harsh boy.
Yeah. How you define it, Shanna?
I think a bake is. Only no offense, don't take me seriously. They just kicks, They just kicks. But like, I find a bake is somebody who don't have no spine, right? Yeah. Like, they just a pushover, like, they not saying nothing, they can take advantage of them. They have no direction.
They're jokey.
They soft. You can just push them anyway. They're like a tumbleweed. Like they're making, like they have the goals, but they ain't making it.
But strange enough, I don't know many bakes,
I'm not surprised.
I don't really know many bakes.
I'm not surprised because you's not bake.
Yeah, it's not big, but two's a bake boy. You know any bakes boy for us, boy?
I don't surround myself with bakes.
You understand?
Yeah, we don't surround ourselves with bakes. A bake is like it's like somebody who co-son. We just co-son bake. Yeah, son.
I really like how Damian he said like a underlying level of dismissiveness.
Yeah.
Like he don't really want even say it.
And when you come to Trinidad, you're not associating yourself with no people.
You want to be around people with vibes.
Yeah, you want people with vibes. You
want to pump.
You can come in all this way and meet in Junior in the airport to link up with no bakes here.
You understand? Yeah. Don't bring no bake here.
Yeah, no bakes.
Because there's problems.
Right, no bakes.
Energy.
Matter of fact, if you had to pick up bake or a wet man, go with the wet man. I'll go work out better for you.
Yeah. See it?
You see, we have here failure, long talk, ease me up. What are you feeling? Small thing, dog.
What you telling yourself?
Oh, I don't know how to explain that to know.
That's one of my favorite though.
Yeah. I really like that, boy.
But you could say there's a lot of variations to it. You could say what yourself telling yourself too.
Nah, that's too confusing. Nah, that's too confusing.
Like 201.
But what you're telling yourself is like, what am I doing? What's the vibes?
Yes. When something is not making sense. That's a nice. When something is not making sense, you have to either say this to yourself or say this to a friend. You have to ask them, what are you telling yourself? Or sometimes you have to pull yourself square in front of the mirror and say, what are you really telling yourself?
Yeah, you're talking to the man in the mirror now.
Yeah.
What really going on with you?
Yeah.
That's when you have to pull yourself up.
Yeah, you're pulling yourself up.
Yeah, like...
Sometimes, like if for a female, she might be falling in love with a wet man. And she look at herself in the mirror and say, hey girl, what you telling yourself?
What you telling yourself out here?
Yeah, you know? It's like when you're pulling yourself up. When you have to get yourself together, you ask yourself that question. It's a question that you ask yourself to
That's a regroup. That's a regroup. That's a regroup moment.
Yeah.
So that's one way to use. For me, another way is if I feeling to lime, I feeling to do something, I feeling to hang out. And I message a friend and say, look, I'm feeling to lime, I'm feeling, I'm feeling to go out. What you telling yourself? I mean, it's almost like asking you if you want to go, if you want to do something, you come and hang out.
You using it in that context, almost like a what is the scene?
What is the scene? Yeah,
and you know what? And you're damn right. Because you could come off the plane, you could clear immigration and customs and reach out and see Junior and say, Junior, what you telling yourself? And we could use the terms interchangeably, and that's the fun thing about the slangs now.
Exactly.
They have positive and negative connotation depending on how you use it, you know? But what you're telling yourself could go both ways.
They have different contexts.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to get you to understand. Different angles and variations. So any way somebody come at you, you could fall in and people wouldn't think it's a bake. Because you don't understand. Because you don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Right? Because when you come to Trinidad, especially if you come at carnival time, it's going to be a level of pace.
Yeah.
And you have to know what you are for out here.
Yeah, and you don't want nobody coasting on you.
Right? Don't be a bake.
So don't be a bake. Yeah. And
Hashtag don't be a bake.
And you want a GT, right? You want a GT, so you need to look at this video a couple times and get yourself
practice.
Yeah, you need to ask yourself. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and say what I telling myself before you make any moves there.
Telling myself right out GT in Trinidad.
That's what we saying.
So I think that's the wrap up, guys, and I think we did a really good job of explaining some of the really foundational slangs that you need to know to move
basics.
forward. Yeah.
It's 101 now.
Yeah.
101.
To move up in life.
But what happens if like a viewer wants to get a little more personal?
And you know what I think too? I actually think we helping people take in front before in front take them. That is a slang for our next video.
Yeah.
But I think we helping them take in front before in front take. Because right now, the way I see it, Caribbean go and run the world. We restarting it up and we bringing up the red. And I feel like as a man out here on planet Earth right now in the world, the way things going, you have to be able to understand what it is we are speaking about when we take over the world. You understand? Because that's how things going. So I trying to help you be ahead of the curve.
No, but what's going to happen now if they really want to reach out and they want to know more and they want to connect with want to connect with you? How would somebody do something like that?
Yeah, but well, you know what it is. They have to subscribe to my channel. It's Ashanna Arthur. We're going to be doing more videos like this. And as a matter of fact, I think we may need to do an a Trini Slangs advanced course. We may need to, but we may need to have a test for that just to make sure everybody's past the first level. We can't just accept any and everybody into that. You know what I mean? They come in, they slipping and sliding, they know the basics. We can't progress. We can't progress like that, you understand? So what I'm saying is, they will have to subscribe. We will have some things where we'll take it up to some more complex things. We'll have some scenarios. We'll really play it out for them. And we'll be doing more cool, fun stuff just like this, And
anytime we talking AshannaArthur.com.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We talking about the Rum Club too.
Oh God, Rummy.
Because it's a
Rummy.
It's a thing now.
Yeah, all you have in line to carnival or what?
I mean, it's a thing.
So we could link with you for carnival then.
You're linking with the Rum Club, Valz. Tell them something.
I mean, listen to Rum Club on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, SoundCloud,
Everything.
We're on Facebook, YouTube,
Fire.
You already know.
Google Music.
Fire.
So we're everywhere.
Yeah.
Listen to Rum Club. You give us some insight as to what's going on into Trinidad also.
Yeah. Right? So AshannaArthur.com, that's where it's at. I mean, we just did this fantastic trip to the Maracas Beach.
Oh my gosh, love it.
You know what I'm saying? We was liming, we was GTing, we was, we ain't coast on nobody or nothing like that, but you know what I mean? If you ain't acting right, it was best. If you ain't acting right, we're gonna coast on it. But right now we liming and we're gonna take this thing offline and have some more fun. Alright?
What's the slang we should use to sign off here, boy? Is the best slang for this right now?
Hashtag Don't be a big.
That's the sign off. Hashtag don't be a big. We out.
See? Man's not hot.
Man's not hot. She done me take off my jacket. Tell her, babe, man's not hot.
Let's get it pop.